Hey Hunter, Squash here, for the Part 10 finale of Casual Gamer Learns Insect Glaive via hunts, cause I don't know how this weapon works or I suck at it series. Before we jump to my clown performance in last hunt, the rules I said were to hunt the base monsters and their tempered variants. And with that being said, the next sequence will be about the monsters that I have killed and their tempered kill times. Chatacabra hunted, 4 captured, 0 tempered kill time, 6 minutes and 27 seconds. Quematris hunted, 3 captured, 0 tempered kill time, 4 minutes and 57 seconds. Haha, just kidding, I won't list all of them, cause that's a waste of time. Here's a video of my hunter profile though, plus times of the tempered kills. Drip check, we are rocking Odegaran helm and gloves, Blango armor and belt, and still Dosha greaves. Cause that damn Odegaran did not give me a plate. For skills, we have Critical Boost level 5, Crit Eye level 1, Agitator level 4, Burst level 4, Divine Blessing Speed Eating and Free Meal level 3, and finally Recovery up level 2. With the equipment out of the way, let my clowny final hunt begin.
Target is an aberrant arc belt. The guild authorizes the hunt.
Understood.
In this battle of wind and willpower, your build isn't just a collection of numbers, it's a philosophy. It says you don't retreat, you don't slow down, you ride the storm and you make it kneel. The windward plains bow to no beast, but they listen to those who fight with purpose. So sharpen that glaive, prep those mantles and bait that trap. Tempered Arkfeld awaits, and you are ready. Tempered Arkfeld, apex of the skis, tyrant of the windward plains. To challenge it is to enter the heart of a storm wearing little more than determination and steel. This is no ordinary beast. It commands the wind like a weapon, and even a single misstep can see a hunter hurled across the sky. But with the right skills, the right mindset, and mastery over the battlefield, even a tempest can be tamed. Remember my equipment build and skills from earlier. Here's why these skills matter. A tactical breakdown. Critical Boost level 5, precision that punishes. With your Insect Glaive, every strike from above is a gamble. Can you land the hit and will it do enough? With Critical Boost maxed, your odds go up dramatically. When your aerial vaults and Kinsect-enhanced combos land critical hits, especially on Arkfeld's exposed wings or glowing crown, you deal significantly more damage. This is your payoff for precision, turning momentary openings into lethal impacts. Against a monster with limited weak spots and constant movement, maximizing every critical hit is non-negotiable. Agitator level 4, you want it angry. Tempered Arkfeld enters rage almost immediately and stays there. This isn't a curse, it's an opportunity. Agitator grants a sharp boost to your attack power and affinity whenever it's enraged. With this skill active, you can go toe-to-toe with it during its most dangerous phases, turning its aggression into your fuel. While other hunters back off, you press forward, striking harder and faster the moment its winds pick up. Burst level 4, keep the pressure up. Burst thrives on tempo. The longer you stay in motion, the stronger your combos hit. For the Insect Glaive, this skill is perfect. You're constantly on the move, chaining aerial strikes and rolling combos with your Kinsect. Arkfeld's massive hit zones and hovering behavior make sustained attacks both viable and necessary. Burst rewards your momentum, turning your acrobatics into raw punishment. Free Meal level 3, endurance through efficiency. The windward plains is a marathon battlefield. You're constantly repositioning, dodging gale blasts, and dealing with chip damage. Free Meal ensures your healing and buff items last longer, triggering often enough to effectively double your reserves. When Arkfeld shatters the calm with a blast of concussive wind or a dive-bombing wing slam, Free Meal keeps your recovery flow going strong without draining your inventory. Speed Eating Level 3, no time to breathe. In a fight where standing still is a death sentence, speed eating is a lifeline. Arkfeld rarely gives you more than a second between attacks. With speed eating, that's all you need. A max speed eating build lets you chug a potion or pop a max potion just before another wave of destruction comes crashing down. You're never caught healing too slow. You're always one step ahead of death. Divine Blessing Level 3, Survive the Storm. Arkfeld doesn't just damage you, it overwhelms you. Its attacks are massive, sweeping, and often follow up into combos. Divine Blessing offers a flat-out chance to survive where you otherwise wouldn't. That damage reduction can prevent you from carding when a tail, slam, or wind burst lands unexpectedly. It's passive, but it's often the only reason you're still in the fight after a miscalculated vault or greedy attack. Recovery Up Level 2, Heal Harder. Recovery Up makes every bit of healing more effective, from potions to Vigor Wasps to your Kinsect's Heal Dust. This synergizes beautifully with Speed Eating and Free Meal, ensuring your heals top you off quickly. When you're scrambling to heal during a short opening, this skill compresses that recovery time, letting you get back in the air and stay offensive. Rocksteady Mantle, the wind is powerless. Tempered Arkfeld is built around interruption, wind pressure, roar stuns, and relentless flinching. Rocksteady Mantle turns all of that off. For those precious moments it's active, you're unstoppable. No wind burst interrupts your vaults. No roar breaks your combo. Use Rocksteady to counter its enraged phase or to punish after triggering an environmental trap. When the storm is screaming and everyone else is dodging, you keep swinging. The environment, turning nature against the Windlord. The Windward Plains are not barren. They are carved with jagged cliffs, ledges, and, most importantly, environmental rock traps. These hanging stone structures, precariously balanced across arches and ridges, can be dislodged with a well-placed slinger shot or by luring Arkfeld into a damaging position. Here, where your knowledge becomes your weapon. Time your aerial maneuvers to bait Arkfeld under a hanging boulder. Trigger it at the apex of its hover phase to stagger it mid-air, sending it crashing to the earth where it's vulnerable to a flurry of Kinsect-assisted combos. Not only does the trap do significant damage, but it also removes the wind aura temporarily, giving you and your team a precious window to go all in. Use Arkfeld's power against it. Its habit of summoning storm winds to leap high makes it predictable when near these traps. As it rises, aim your slinger and strike the trigger point. Hearing the thunderous crash of rock-shattering bone and pinning wings to the ground is a reminder. This is your turf. It may be a tempest, but you are the Stormbreaker. Tempered Arkfeld doesn't just test your skill, it tests your efficiency. Its battlefield, the Windward Plains, is a constantly shifting arena of high winds, short openings, and relentless pressure. Every second counts. Every slot in your gear must pull its weight. This is why some popular jewels, despite their general usefulness, fall short here. Anyways, back to the reasons as to why the following jewels aren't recommended as per me. And when I say me, the people of the internet, specifically ChatGPT lol. Handicraft Jewel, you won't outcarve the wind. Handicraft extends weapon sharpness, but Arkfeld isn't a prolonged attrition fight where this matters most. Its weak points are exposed frequently during rage, aerial collapses, and trap drops, meaning you'll be attacking soft zones more often than armored ones. Plus, many of the top-tier insect glaives already have ample white or purple sharpness, or are used with protective polish or master's touch builds. Spending slots on handicraft is wasted potential when you could boost crit or survivability instead. Quick sheath jewel. You do sheath when you fly. Insect Glaive is one of the most mobile weapon types in the game. You're constantly airborne, vaulting, repositioning, and mid-combo. You're not a great sword or hammer user who needs to sheath to reset. Sheathing quickly has almost no impact on your core rotation, and item usage should already be optimized with speed eating or rock-steady mantle to allow healing without needing to sheath at all. Against a monster like Arkfeld, where openings are brief, you stay armed or you get left behind. Stun resistance and/or windproof jewels, redundancy is the enemy. It might sound useful at first. After all, Arkfeld uses wind pressure constantly. But here's the catch. Rocksteady Mantle nullifies all wind pressure, roars, and flinch effects while active, and you're already wearing it specifically for that reason. Investing in windproof becomes redundant. Likewise, stun resistance is less relevant because most of Arkfeld's attacks launch you or send you flying. It's rare that you're stunned unless you're being comboed while grounded, which shouldn't happen with proper spacing and vault evasion. These jewels are better reserved for hunts where stun locking is a more common threat. Airborne jewel. The buff is real, but the slot is better spent. On paper, airborne is made for Insect Glaive, but in practice, it offers a flat 10% damage boost only to aerial attacks. By contrast, decorations like Critical Boost, Agitator, or Burst offer multiplicative synergy across your entire moveset, ground and air, critical, or combo-based. Since you're likely building high affinity plus crit multiplier synergy for both aerial and grounded combos, Airborne's benefit is too limited for how valuable your slots are. It's a nice luxury, not a core damage driver. Power Prolonger Jewel. Kinsect Essence Management is a non-issue here. Tempered Arkfeld's structure encourages frequent repositioning and has enough downtime windows to reapply buffs. More importantly, most modern Kinsects and builds allow for triple essence uptime to be easy and fast. The fight isn't built around buff starvation, it's built around sustained aggression. Power Prolonger becomes less relevant when reapplying essence is fast and painless. The slot is better spent ensuring you hit harder, not longer. Evade Window and/or Evade Extender Jewels. Evasion is not your primary defense. These are great on weapons that dodge roll frequently or need specific iframes to stay safe, like dual blades or bow. But Insect Glaive doesn't evade conventionally. Your vault is your evasion, and you're often in the air where hitboxes are completely different. Against Arkfeld, most of your safety comes from being airborne, healing quickly, or resisting interruption via rocksteady, not evading finely timed attacks on the ground. These jewels improve mechanics you don't rely on. Mind's Eye Ballistics Jewel. The problem isn't bouncing, it's reaching. Mind's Eye is used to prevent bounce on armored parts, but Tempered Arkfeld's primary threat is not bounce-worthy hide. It's its evasive movement and wind defense. You're not struggling to hit through a hard shell. You're trying to get in range and land meaningful damage before the wind throws you off. Targeting wings, face, or after a trap drop bypasses any bounce concern. Your Kinsect also helps mark or soften parts. Mind's Eye just doesn't earn its keep in this aerial brawl. Brain in summary, every slot must earn its place. Tempered Arkfeld's challenge isn't brute defense, it's pressure, pace, and precision. That's why the most effective jewels focus on multiplicative crit damage, critical boost, WEX Agitator, combo synergy, burst attack boost, resource sustain and timing, speed eating, free meal, recovery up. Control over fight momentum, rocksteady mantle plus damage optimization. If a jewel doesn't directly increase your uptime, damage output, or survival during Arkfeld's aggression cycle, it's not pulling its weight. This fight is a sprint within a storm. Equip accordingly. I said so many stuff about jewels not being useful. But in reality, I just don't have them or I'm too lazy to craft the armor parts with respective skills, hee hee. So how did fare with Arkveld this time? What are your thoughts, comments, pointers, or just complaint? Share them below. Through my journey with the Insect Glaive, I'm gonna give myself a score of 6.5 over 10 for my performance. Do you think I deserve it? Do you also know what you deserve? A thank you for watching a casual gamer learn a weapon that he sucks or don't know. So once again, thank you, you beautiful bastard, and have a nice day.